My husband's family called me the practice wife, so I started practicing something new. They'd been saying it since the engagement. His mother would pat my hand at dinner and coo, "You're teaching our Theodore what he'll need for the real thing." His sister would laugh and say, "When he upgrades, he'll thank you." Even his grandmother got in on it, telling me at the bridal shower, "First wives are training wheels, sweetheart." Theodore never defended me. He'd just smile uncomfortably and change the subject. "They're joking," he'd insist later. "That's just their humor." But it wasn't a joke. They made it clear I wasn't good enough. Wrong background, wrong education, wrong everything. I'd grown up in a trailer park while they summered in the Hamptons. I'd worked retail to pay for community college, while Theodore attended Yale on family money. At family gatherings, they'd seat me at the children's table. Literally. While Theodore sat with the adults discussing business and investments, I'd be squeezed between his nephew Otto and niece Beatrix, cutting my steak into tiny pieces. The breaking point came at our second anniversary dinner. His mother Delphine stood up to give a toast. "To Theodore and his starter marriage," she announced. "May it teach him everything he needs for his real future." Everyone clinged glasses. Theodore looked at his plate. That night, I started practicing divorce law. Enrolled in night classes while Theodore slept. 3 years of studying every loophole, every precedent, every way to protect myself. His family had no idea I'd been documenting everything. The verbal abuse, the financial control, how Theodore's trust fund paid our mortgage but only his name was on the deed. How I'd supported him through business school while working 3 jobs, and he'd repaid me by keeping me financially dependent. I passed the bar exam last month. Yesterday, I served Theodore papers in front of his entire family at Sunday brunch. His mother choked on her mimosa. "You can't do this," Delphine sputtered. "You don't have the resources to fight us." I smiled and pulled out my briefcase. Inside were statements showing Theodore's affair with his coworker Brighton, his cocaine habit funded with family money, and most importantly, emails from Delphine to Theodore discussing how to divorce me without paying a settlement once I'd served my purpose. "Turns out," I said, "practice makes perfect. I've been practicing law. What have you been practicing? Fraud? Conspiracy? Emotional abuse?" The family lawyer they'd kept on retainer for 40 years took one look at my evidence and advised immediate settlement. Last week, I walked away with half of Theodore's trust fund, the house, and my law degree. His mother called yesterday, hysterical. Apparently, Theodore's pregnant mistress is demanding marriage. "She's not right for our family," Delphine wailed. "She's not refined like you were. She doesn't understand our standards." "Then make her the practice wife," I suggested. "I'm sure she'll appreciate the training wheels." I hung up and looked around my new downtown office. The nameplate on my door reads, "Attorney Farrah Campbell," and specialized in family law. My first client? A young woman whose in-laws call her temporary. She's a fast learner, and I'm a very good teacher.